So guys, right now I just want to take you through the workout program that I created. This was just designed to be an overall workout, so it's nothing too specific, but hopefully you guys can use this if you're on a time crunch, or if you have limited resources, you can't get into a gym to go with a trainer, you only have yourself, you only have one ball or two balls, right? So this is just something you can do quickly, you can do it at the park, and you can just have a good time with it. So first thing is the 100-minute dribble. So the goal here is to get 100 dribbles in 1 minute. So we're going to use two balls if we have. If you only have one, you'll do it with one ball. I'll show that variation after. But so it's going to be 20 of each thing. So 20 ankle pounds, and we're going to go knee to waist tight 20. Then we're going to go 20 in and outs. Then we're going to go 20 front to backs, 20 side to side. So those are the 5 kind of repetitions that you're going to do 20 of. Goal is to get it under that minute. It's supposed to go hard, right? It's not supposed to be easy. Go hard, go as fast as you can, and try and see if you can get, under that minute, and try and improve it every single time that you do the drill. So if you only have one ball, you're going to do the same exact moves, but you're going to do 30 reps, and you're going to switch hands at 15. So you'll count them out. Once you get to 15, just cross it and keep it going. Then you're going to go up to your waist height, then you're going to go in and out, then you're going to go front to back, then you're going to go right to left. But you're going to do some in the right hand, and then you're going to do the second 15 in your left hand, or vice versa. So that's if you have one ball. Again, time yourself. You should still be able to get it within that minute. So this is a good way to just get a quick minute warm up in. Arms and shoulders are going to be burning by the time you're done with it, and it's not easy, right? If you mess up, you got to start over. So the goal is to try and get your handle tight, right? Be able to pound the ball quickly. Try to get it lower and lower each time. The quicker you can go, and the better you'll get at it the more you do it. So the other variation, single ball. Here we go. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do for our warm-up is we're gonna get into some quick form shooting, and then we're gonna get into some finishing work. So I'm not gonna do the entire demo for this, but you're gonna go 5 swishes over the front of the rim. You're gonna make 5, try and make 5 consecutive. When I say swish, it cannot hit any part of the rim. So it has to go directly through the net, not touching anything. Try and get 5 in a row. If you can't get 5 in a row, just make 5, take your step back, make 3. So for the form shooting, you are gonna use 2 hands on the ball. Then you're going to take a step back, you're going to make 3, step back, take another 3, so you get back to the free throw line. That's when you're going to knock down 2 consecutive free throws in a row in order to start the workout. So this is the second part of the workout. So after you make the 5 swishes at the first spot, the next 3 spots that you're shooting from do not have to be swishes. So once you make your 5 swishes from the first spot and you take that step back, just makes. Those do not have to be swishes anymore. So you're going to go 5 swishes, 3 makes, 2 free throws. That's the warm-up. Until you make those 2 free throws in a row, though, you cannot move on. So knock those 2 down. Those are important. So the reason for the 5 swishes, I just like it because it kind of wakes your brain up right in the beginning of the workout, right? It's making you think, and you got to really be precise at where you're putting the ball and make sure that your shot is the same every single time. So it's more of a focus aspect just to kind of get your brain going and get yourself ready for that workout. All right, now getting into the workout. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a little finishing series. So it's going to be 6 shots from the right, 6 shots from the left, 6 over the front of the rim. So you can do a floater or a runner, whichever you prefer, whichever shot is more in your arsenal. So you're going to go, remember, floater, open hand finish. We don't want that ball to have much spin on it. We're keeping our palm open on the finish. On a runner, it's a little bit different. We're going to flick that wrist. You're going to get that backspin on the ball. So whatever shot you prefer, but we're going 6 on the right side, 6 on the left side, 3 with each hand, right? So you're going to go 3. Yes, you're going to shoot with your left hand on the right side. You got to practice finishing with both hands on both sides. So get the ball high up. Imagine that there's a defender, right, whose arms are really outstretched. You can't get your shot blocked, right? You got to throw it up over their hands. So I want to take off right where this cone is. That's where I want my leap to be. This is a perfect example because I'm pretty limited for space here on most of these drills, right? I don't have a lot of corners here that I can work with, so I'm just going to do my best to get the best possible angle that I can. Just make do with what you have. So this is just going to work on our finishing, right? We got to be able to finish around the basket with some touch, and really imagine that there's a defender there. right? Don't go through the motions. Really picture that defender coming over to try and block your shot, or that defender who stopped waiting to take a charge. You gotta be able to go around people and go straight up and down when you're doing these runners and floaters. And you gotta be able to finish with both hands on both sides, right? I don't care if you're normally used to just finishing right hand, right side. There's gonna come times where there's someone on your right hip, you can't finish with your right hand. So you're gonna have to take a left-handed floater, even if you're on the right side. So you gotta be able to use both hands, go off both feet from wherever you are on the court. All right, for our first shooting drill, we're getting into elbow to elbow shooting. So again, I don't have too much space here. My elbows will be fine. When we go wing to corner, I'm gonna have to just walk through it because I don't have a lot of space. So I'm gonna go elbow to elbow. I'm gonna set up my cones. I have 30 seconds to try and get 6 shots if I have a partner. You can do it like that. You can really try and hustle back and forth, or you can do it by shot attempts. So you take 10 shots, you need to make 6. So that's what we're gonna do. Either get to the elbow if you're on a real court, or if you have a cone or some sort of marker, just put them down, one at each elbow. So that looks pretty good. Elbow shot, elbow shot. And now because I'm by myself, I'm gonna go with the 10 attempts. But that doesn't mean we're walking to get the ball and then we're walking back to shoot it. Just because we're doing attempts and we're not timed doesn't mean that we're not gonna have a sense of urgency, right? So when you get the ball, hustle back to take the shot. Don't sit there all day and measure up the shot. Make it game-like. Try and go at a decent speed and keep your rhythm. So remember, gotta get 6 out of 10. If you're a more advanced player, I recommend spinning the ball out this way and replacing your feet. So I recommend that as a challenge, right? If you're a shooter, to get your footwork right. So you're spinning it this way, square up to the basket on every shot. If you're not as advanced, start from a pivot, turn, and shoot. So we finished 8 for 10, so technically I would have won the drill, right? Hustle to get the rebound. You should be out of breath right now by the time you're done with those 10 because you're going hard. It doesn't mean to chase your rebound before the shot goes though, right? See the ball through the basket, then go get your rebound. The next one is gonna be very similar. Same thing for the attempts and the makes. So you need 6 makes, 10 attempts. Because my wing to corner is too close to the fence, I'm gonna go rail to the top of the floor. Again, trying to get those makes, so 6 out of 10. Then you would move it and you go to the right side of the floor. So make sure you're working both sides of the floor on everything. 6 out of 10 makes. To finish up the shooting part of the workout, you are going to be starting in your corner. So again, corner's pretty limited here, so move it. If you don't have enough space, move it to a different spot on the floor. But you're gonna go corners. You need to get 6 makes total and you cannot miss 2 in a row. This is a timed drill. So you're gonna have 2 minutes to get 6 shots, and then you cannot miss 2 in a row. So you're gonna be going from corner to corner though, right? You're not just sitting there, right? So you're gonna go corner to corner. So 1 shot here, get your rebound, get to the next corner. You gotta make 6, don't miss 2 in a row in under 2 minutes. I'm not gonna demo that one just because the camera's gonna die and I don't have enough space. But then you're gonna do the same exact drill from the rails. So you're gonna go rail, shot, get your rebound, come back, go to the other rail. When I say rail, that's what we call it at Quinnipiac, but the slot, the seam, whatever you guys call it, along that lane line all the way up. So these are 3s, remember, 3-point attempts. So shot from the rail, go get your rebound, get to the other rail, shot. 6 makes, under 2 minutes, cannot miss 2 in a row. If you miss 2 in a row, you need to start back at 0. That is the trick, right? So focus on every shot. Doesn't mean to sit there forever, but take every shot like it's a game-like shot, like it's a game winner. That's going to end the shooting portion of the video. The last thing I want you to do, if you're on a full court, this is ideal. If you're at a park or something, I want you to have 10 speed layups. It's going to get you some conditioning, just a finisher to end the workout, kind of burn you out. So you're going to be going back and forth. I need 10 speed layups, which means you're trying to get up and down the floor in as few dribbles as possible. This is really just for conditioning, right? To try to see if you can elongate those strides, right? Get big strides and be explosive as you're getting to the rim. Again, because I'm in the backyard, I don't have 2 hoops. You might be at home in a driveway, you don't have 2 hoops, that's fine. Set up a little cone, a chair, something that you can go around, right? Because we're gonna just turn this into both of our hoops. If you start on the right side, we're gonna come here, we go around, we're gonna get our ball, and we're gonna come back off the left side. So I'll demo for you what this would look like. No joke. So guys, that is the first workout that I've kind of created and made like a public thing where I'm sharing it with whoever wants to do it, whether you're a younger player, you're a current player in college, high school, whatever it is. I have a really fun time like designing the workouts, planning stuff out, and just kind of learning and thinking of, you know, what I would go back and do if I was a player, or what I kind of wanted to be able to learn from other people when I was younger. So I was always looking for workouts and stuff to do. So I think just providing any sort of free kind of information for anybody who's just curious, not saying that I make the best workouts or that I'm the best or, you know, credible to do any of this, but it is like my hobby and my passion to be doing this kind of stuff. So if you have any other ideas or suggestions or feedback from the workout, I'd love to hear it, because I plan on making a lot more of them and more specific ones for different types of players. But for the first one, I figured just an overall general workout would be good, especially with everything that's going on right now and a lot of gyms being closed and players not maybe having access to everything they want. So if you have a basketball, if you have a basket, if you have a local park, get out there. Do not do nothing over these next couple weeks where things are shut down. And remember, there's always somebody that's going to be working out every single day. Someone that's going to be working out while you're sleeping or while you're watching Netflix. So they're getting better, you're not. At the end of the summer, it's going to show. So make sure you're getting out there, doing something, grinding, and make sure you're having fun with it. That's all I got for this one. See you guys in the next episode.